Right. How agile are you? Ugh. Very psychological, magnetic, but unstable, might be into the mind. That sounds like me.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never. Ever. Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing. Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone. Do you really? You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense
fear and apprehension? You should ask what's out there first.
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large. Infinitesimally small. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose. Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you, ascend like a fly to the ointment. Your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing.
You can take it. You're a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, a fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your
Wow.
adventures together in this strange world.
Go on then.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you. This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving for quite, still ongoing. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. Oh no, it's happening again. You didn't catch it, and now there's a numbness in your left arm, plus half your chest. It's even worse this time. Maybe you should... Still happening. Finally, the stabbing recedes. You could try doing it again to see how painful it gets. But you... A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically... It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact. The lights are off. The switch must be broken, because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporizing.
What the hell is this game, man?
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your... It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
Oh damn, what the hell is this? Oh damn, oh damn. My psyche's already upgraded for me, right, okay. What? Okay. Character sheet.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows.
Alright. Let's see what that is. Oh, this is right. Because...
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach your hand, abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it. Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to be harmed. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even... What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens. That's right. Not even yourself. Go ahead, try something. It's not an order. It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you, like the rest of you. It comes from a bad place, somewhere.
Hello, officer.
51.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Because you're a police officer, sir. I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
The words have already left your mouth.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again. Come on, man. Freddy, please. One more.
Don't back down now. Say what you said again. Proud.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you? Don't be. It was funny. And anyway, who gives...
She appears to genuinely want you to understand.
So what if you can't pull grade A pussy anymore? There are other things in life. More meaningful, more fitting for a man your age. This is Fata Morgana. One thing, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me. And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it. Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker. How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, or you could not do that. No one is making you. Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
What the hell is going on?
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. The door is indifferent to your loneliness. The world, still no answer. Still nothing. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
What the hell is this? Threaten people. Elysium. We'll just sit together, keep your morale. Smile. Save your flaw. Sneak under the nose, under the nose, panache.
The murmur in your ears recedes slowly. Your breathing normalizes. That's one lucky door. This door can only be opened. The door is closed.
I'm not knocking it down. Why should I?
The door is closed. Still, no. You should punch a fucking hole in it. You slam your fist into the vinyl. It does not produce a hole. The door sits sturdily in the frame, and your fist... Still, you should punch a fucking hole. That felt good. Don't. You slam your fist into the vinyl. It does. This door can only be opened. Still, you should punch a fucking... You hear the murmur of blood in your ears. Your back slowly relaxes when you breathe out.
Be upstairs, but...
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited. Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now.
I'll come back to that. Eesh.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in. She just, you know.
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop. Yes, you are. What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike. Oh, it's not? You're right.
He has no respect for you personally, But this man sees himself as a law-abiding citizen, and you a representative of that law. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping as you approach. He narrows his eyes, and if an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
One of them should be called a Esprit de Corps. Sure. That would make sense. Oh, hello. Understand cop culture.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57.
You realize he's waiting. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Conceptualization. It's so.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a... Have you removed the dead body from the tree? Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree? So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for...
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate...
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can...
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes?
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Fantastic.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the...
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need that.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here, and I'm not going to start working here again.
I didn't imply that. Detective, I have everything. You?
Yes, yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would? She went away because none of your business. Oh my God, what is your obsession with this?
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person. Certainly sounds like it.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through...
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
I don't know who killed him. What are you, crazy? Of course...
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this? Do I have to answer him? Is this man...
The lieutenant stands motionless. His expression unreadable.
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed...
He ignores you.
I don't know who killed him. What are you?
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles.
Oh, thank you.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real. Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real. What are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for... That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
You mean somewhere else to run up a huge debt? I don't think so. The union squeezed most places out of business to fund the strike. You're better off home.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay?
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. In time or space? That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will... You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul through a PA system by other people, whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself. You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry. No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if...
Then
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair. Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain, your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and you're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak. Sheets of rain over the water, a flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet. Beyond the Bay of Revachol, ghosts rise into the sky. Your hair is an oily mess flecked with. There's a fleet on the corner. A plastic coat is folded into a small triangle under the counter by the window. Beyond that, the strike breakers have gathered. The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its heart. You shudder, looking down at your feet. Two green snakeskin shoes stand at attention on the mosaic paving. Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullet. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radio, a yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Coal leaks into a puddle beneath a dead man's feet. A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water. The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of... Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. It's home.
Have a brother in the cut. Where the wood at? Have a brother in the cut. Have a brother. Have a brother. Have a brother in the cut. Where?
To be in Martinaise, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution fell. Standing in the rain, looking north, in the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched. Satellite officer Jean Vichmer rushes down the precinct stairs, umbrella in hand. It's unopened. On the bridge, Officers Torson and McLean are standing guard. Torson wears jeans and a fishnet wife beater. Satellite Officer Vitmere passes by.
Where's your homo, homie?
What?
It's not like that. They're what is called heterosexual life partners. They have a battle-tested relationship.
Huh? Yeah.
Hetero-sexual.
Funny apery. Male-centric workplace humor. Have you seen him?
Is there something?
No, nothing. It's just... Judith went to his place and found the Monday mail unopened. I think he's still there.
That would be
With that animal? Never again, man. What is he, still down there?
In Martinez. He's...
Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up. Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, collapsed storm drains, old sewage systems flooded with rainwater. Hidden weapon caches.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabric.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand. Buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
No good. All you can come up with are some treated wool pants. You can tell they're too tight around your thighs and too loose around the waist. They itch. Like the itch is so bad you'll want to...
All natural materials, see? Real wool, 100% skin friendly, and they're yours for only 2 riyal.
You see 2 lowly, defeated speakers, thralls.
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
A pair of Faun Ultras. The design is impossibly sleek.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest Faun sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 riyal.
These...
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. These speakers are Samaran Gar. No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk. Well, if you want, but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
Right.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small...
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest...
These are all boring.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even...
Damn, officer! You look like...
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
Well.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible. The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. The metal feels...
Probably some kids.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onug, written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts. Lanky, weather-worn wooden planks. An X-shape. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
What the hell? It's an animal. It's... I'll have to read that menu. What's that? There's a body hanging there. There's a body hanging right there as well. Right then. Am I tripping? Hide your kids, hide your wife. Oh, they play a game, look.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the net. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pull the lever all the way up and nothing happens. Nothing happens. A cold gut. Nothing happens. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Good morning to you.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
Physical instrument.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh?
The words, Daredevil Drive.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. It's supposed to operate the waterlock, but as noted, it's all junk right now. Disabled because of the blockage. Safety measure. Turns out the panel needs a special key to be It'll be restarted on Wednesday morning. You want to do the honors when the time comes? Great! Just drop in on Wednesday if you want to see the waterlock at work. They say the canal crew will be here at 7:15.
The coast part of the map is inaccessible until the third day.
Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide.
This is Precinct 57.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on.
Received.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment.
Just wait. Relax.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the... Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer. What?
You can hear resentment in her tone. There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
No, absolutely not.
Ouch. That's like 20 points of pride damage right there, buddy.
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir. Let's just say I left because you know who.
You think you hear a sliver of accusation? Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay? Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now. No, not me. No, sorry. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use...
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer.
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought no one calls the police. The union would get angry. You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like...
Garbage.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
Mm-hmm. I didn't want to get into...
Push her further. No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
The other people who live around here.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is... Please, I just didn't want any trouble. I didn't know I had to report it. I thought...
The fucking nerves on her. Trying to hide behind weakness. You're a god. An angry but just god.
Hey, if you cannot restrain yourself, then I'll be handling the interviews from now on, and you can quietly take notes. Fine. But know that I don't approve of such gratuity.
An angry cop refusing to face his demons and taking his frustrations out on others. Just a badge and a gun away from those he's manhandling. A fast-burning candle. That's the sun. Breathing on the other end suggests that Sylvie is still on the line. She heard everything.
No.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer.
Okay. I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags, when she was still working there.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. Just made the stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there. Okay, officer.
Crackling static. More static and yes, more of that sweet static. The violence of your words is of you hear a sigh of relief.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn.
10-4, what's your status? Over. 10-18, 10-20, over. State your message, sir. Over. 10-9, repeat message. 10-4, message received. This is a very...
10-22, the captain. This sounds bad.
Is it him? What does he want? Says he lost his badge and needs to report. He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you...
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his... Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen.
Oh, goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding?
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be...
Mullen dicked us.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just...
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop. He lost
his badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for...
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun, too.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? No. It's gone.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Even before you can get the words out, everything...
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or he's fucked.
Ask him to describe it. His gun, not a...
Satellite Officer McLean requested...
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You are a gun. The biggest... Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
He says he's a living weapon. We are...
Host in heaven. Did he lose his gun?
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh.
This isn't really...
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself. But Disco hit him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is...
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
That's a negative. Not going...
What's he say?
He,
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party.
Sure have vanilla waffle?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking. Tell him to apologize.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims you made about his mother. Over. Mac, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the firewalker in the...
Who?
Satellite Officer V. I'm afraid he might be referring to...
Fire water? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn...
Satellite Officer V. 10-4, affirmative. Officer is in per...
Oh, God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over. 10-4, I hear you.
What does he want?
He's asking for...
Is if...
I don't think...
Don't give that asshole anything.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds. He says it's...
He isn't getting a red
request.
Nothing is working.
He says he's in...
Well, I guess it...
Vigmar said...
Who cares what this Vic said? Enough, officer. This begging is below your dignity.
Anything else, sir? Okay, 10-4.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
Come again, sir? I didn't get that. Understood, sir. Roger that.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, all right.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and...
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his... This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain.
I guess I can hold up the report for a few...
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage. A metallic drawer slides out from under.
Take what you need, officer. It's going...
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. It's robust. Lets you see the cold and heavy, like truth. Useful for open. The handles are locked. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The white suede feels luxurious under the tap. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if...
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't...
Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
This is the Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use it...
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat. Nothing, nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember? A motorized vehicle, officer. I'm sure the Caprice motorcar does provide.
In the cabin, you see a set